So you did a few missions, some little bit of combat, you're feeling okay, making a few bucks, you went and bought yourself your Cutlass Black, and now what? Well, that's where we are now. Folks, welcome to the channel, and continuing with this little bit of a guide on what to do in Star Citizen. And yeah, we have to keep it real. There's lots of exciting things being talked about, but this is what you actually have. Never forget that. If there's one thing you have to be used to by now is there's a difference between talking and actually delivering. Now, what you have can be entertaining enough, don't get me wrong, but you need to know what there is there for you to do. In this case, we are going to be doing a little bit something different. We're not going to be looking into our contract manager. We're going to be doing a drug run. Now, these are things that you don't usually get here in terms of actual contracts. There's some delivery missions. I was seeing some of the Red Wings in the personal one there. Some things going on in Hurston that you can actually do. But running drugs, it's going to be on you. And that's what we're going to do right now. You have to be careful. There's people out there trying to pirate your ass, right? So be careful. One more thing. Don't get personal. Don't get offended. People are playing any way they want. If they want to pirate, that's on them. If they want to grief, just shoot your ass, that's on them too. We're going to be going here to Lyria, the orphanage over there, right? Let's go to a little bit of a drug run. Yeah, there's still drugs that can be found in the bounties. So if you do bounties, bounty missions, especially those VHRTs, ERTs, it's been nerfed heavily. It's not like in the good old days, which were not that far away, but it's not anymore that you find tons of eggs and you make like 10 million in just one of these runs. No, last time I tried, I did like 10 VHRTs and ERTs and didn't find anything worth my time. So if you want to make a lot of money right now, probably make your way to a reclaimer. That's gonna be giving you a good amount of money very quickly, about 6, maybe 7 mil an hour if you're soloing. People say lots of stupid things like, oh, I'm making 12, 15, 20 millions an hour. It's impossible. You know, I've uploaded a video on doing just that in an hour, non-edit video, and there's just no way in hell you can run fast enough or drop boxes fast enough. There's a limit to what you can actually do. But here we go. We're going to be doing, and with a ship like this is a Cutty Black that, no problem. Doing those moderate bounty missions, you buy yourself a Cutty in no time at all. Let's look for the orphanage. Where is that? It used to be that you had to... you had to find it, right? Oh, we're getting already some of these little combat beacons missions. Let me check that out. These are super tempting. Now, these you can actually do with a Corsair, but it's gonna be a bit more challenging. No, let's go Teddy Place House. Where is that thing? There we go, orphanage. So that's where we're going. So I'm gonna have a little bit of daylight, which is actually nice. Says we'll be a little bit likely to be surprised. Still could happen. Fingers crossed. Guns ready. And if we see anything weird, we go somewhere else. On basically the Crusader system, Microtech here in Hurston, in all of these you have like a drug lab of one kind or another. So it's basically the same thing. Just go looking for that drug lab. Private property sells drugs. Outpost 54, I think it is, in Microtech. So you go to these places and then you go to the salvage points and you sell the drugs over there. I haven't done any of these for a while now. Let's go see how this goes. Let me check on that distance. Okay, seems to be solid enough. Start slowing down. I don't see any ships, which is good. Let's get a little bit closer. A little bit closer there. Okay, there we go. There's something popping up. Just be a little bit cautious. Sometimes there's a ship that stay there, spawn or whatever. Your landing gear down. It's a good idea to bring your landing gear down a little bit ahead of time, because if you end up crash landing a little bit. Okay, so a bunch of crap there. What is that? Someone buying? Right, and a Cutty. Okay, I don't know. Let's go see what we see here. Try our luck. Interesting that no one landed close enough. A bit more distance. Guns ready just in case. Let's make a tactical reload just in case we end up needing it. Alright. Let's hope we don't get shot, but we never know. And if you get shot, don't cry about it. It's gonna be okay. It's fine, alright? So let's hope we find some slam in here. Gonna be surprising someone. Nope, apparently no. Let's make sure no one is hiding. Or to shoot our asses. Okay. Alright, slam. Oh, it's low. Okay. So, Drake Cutter. No, a Cutlass. Okay. Buy a bunch of that stuff. 84. Confirm. A little bit more. Another 80. So it's 160. Oh, failed. Why? Okay, let's try again. Alright. A little bit more. Buy. Okay. Little by little. Yeah, that's one of the things. If it's giving you a hard time, oh, a lot more of slam. That's interesting. Can I buy this stuff? Okay, so if you try to go all the way, it gives you this thing. Item is okay, kind of. I could buy. How much do I have? I mean, I could wait here. I'm not in a hurry, so it's really not safe. But I could wait a while here, and let's drop some of these things locally there. I could wait a while and see if I can stock up a little bit more and make a bigger sale. So, and I think that even these you can take and sell. So if you want to do a bit of a larger order, you can. Fruit is also good. Throw some of this stuff in here. Don't really need it, but since we're here, yeah, you want to be a little bit careful. You don't want to be too trusting in these locations. You can get surprised. Especially, I didn't even close my ship. I just left it open. So, I don't know, man. I don't think I'm likely to be surprised here. So, as you see, still a ton of room. Let's see if we can buy a bit more stuff. I think I have 160k worth of this stuff. More slam. Whoops, need to wipe. Okay. Slam. Yeah, this is weird because it's saying 0 now. Yeah, no way. I'm tempted. I could go with, instead of spending so much time, I could go with the other drug. Right. Very low, but it, no, it's not doing a damn thing. Lucitron, blah, blah, blah. And this, I could throw. Okay, so it's 160 from slam and 100 of item. Let's go with that. Let's try doing that. Okay. Slam one more. Yeah, failed. Okay, so I bought those two. 160 and 100. That's a little bit of a decent investment for someone that is starting out and has a bit of a. These guys have anything worth stealing? That's always worth checking out. Oh ho ho! Are we having a moment here? Oh, dude, you had slam just waiting for me? That's so kind. Fantastic. Yep. That's welcome. That's appreciated. because this is free stuff. It is actually free drugs. Come to Papa. Alright. Let's just throw a bunch of these. So these are the moments you live for. These are the Star Citizen moments in which you go, you know what? That is pretty cool. That is pretty awesome. Completely unexpected. You end up with a bunch more stuff than you hoped for. And that's totally fine. How much slam did this guy have in here? I'm really tempted to just drop all of the 8 times stuff that I bought and just go with 100% slam, you know? That would be a nice little bit of a run, right? Let's just drop these here. I don't see anyone nearby, so unless someone is really messing with me. What else do I see there? Oh, more. Right, so he has a few more of these. What else is there? Item. Okay, so this is the less. I can actually jump in here and verify. Oh, so I'm trespassing now. Yeah, of course. Okay, let's count our little blessings and make ourselves scarce around here. Okay. Do I have enough room for all of this stuff? I wanna think I do, but let's just verify. Oh, dude, that was kind of wanting to click somewhere. Oh. Yeah. Over there. What about here? Yeah, that's no good. Okay. A bit more room. Yeah, let's move this one. That one. No, you know what I'm trying to do here. Rotate. There it is. Yeah, I'm wasting way too much time here. At any time, someone's gonna be showing up and clapping me. Oh, I just better hurry. Okay. Alrighty. That's it. Let's close our doors. Let's get going. Nice. That was cool. That was interesting. So completely out of nowhere found. And if you have a bigger ship, that's the thing with this game. Whenever you have a bigger ship, you can take advantage of these little opportunities. There's a ship showing. Ship coming by here. Whenever you have these little opportunities, you can make more because there's just more room for you to load up. Let's say you bought yourself on a Constellation Taurus, right? You can open that sucker without even getting out of the ship. You load it up with a tractor beam without even leaving the ship. That's the great thing of having the right ship for the right opportunity that the gameplay presents. And this is the kind of organic gameplay we always wish we would find. It's not always the case, but when it's there, it's pretty sweet. I won't say that it's not. Okay, let's go to Walla and try to sell this stuff, okay? And free drugs, yeah, always nice. So I bought 160. Man, now I have those boxes. It's gonna be added to it, but it's gonna be a nice little decent run with my Cuddy Black. Again, same thing here. If you are really worried about not losing out and you see anyone suspicious, maybe, because there's lots of guys that really love the pirating gameplay. So if that's something you're worried about, maybe just don't risk it. If you see anything weird, go somewhere else. Now, usually Samson's & Sons Salvage Center is not a hotspot like Daymar, which more of a thing over there. Here you can still find someone. It's not as common, but there could be someone. Again, if you lose, no problem. Try to be a little bit careful. Be ready. And yeah, if you really don't want to risk it because money is somewhat scarce, or just don't want to risk it, you go somewhere else. You have these salvage centers in Hurston, in Crusader, as well as Microtech. Go looking for those, and you'll be okay. Okay. Approaching. As you saw, sometimes there's ships that have been left behind, people that logged out or got killed or pirated or whatever, right? Those things just happen. So deal with that. Coming a little bit hot. Okay, so there's no one. That's interesting. No one at all. Okay, I don't see anything. Let's try to get nice and close here. Taking a second. Careful, if it's taking like a second like that to spawn, you want to avoid crashing into all of the crap, right? So move slowly, especially if it's taking a second to spawn. Everything in place. Make this the right way. Okay, there we go. Gun ready, and we go for it. Not even gonna close the door. I don't see anyone nearby, so someone very dedicated would be needed. You want to be fast, especially if someone is sniping you. If you move fast, you have a bit of a chance of avoiding, and especially if you have a little bit of lateral movement, not being on a straight line as much, you can avoid being sniped to some extent. Might do this tire already. Crap. Watch your corners. Okay, no one around. Okay, here we go. Whoa. Okay. Drake. Okay. A TAM, $100, 123 profit. Perfect. That's already decent. Slam, 185. Okay. So this is basically what I spent 160, was it? And what else do we have in terms of... Oh, unregistered item? What is this crap? Okay, so I made like 40k there. 40k. And unregistered? What is this unregistered? First time I see anything like that. What is... I mean, it's still slam. Why is it unregistered? What does that even mean? Never seen something like that before. Unregistered drugs? They're drugs. Since when are they registered? What am I supposed to do with this? So these are the ones that I stole, I'm assuming here? Yeah, pretty much seems that's the case. Unregistered drugs. Okay. What if I move them around a little bit? Do I get any... Damn. That is so strange. So I have all of these drugs here. I have them perfectly fine in my grid, and it's not letting me sell it because it's unregistered. Let's move around this stuff. That seems legit drugs to me. How on earth is this a problem? Unregistered drugs. Anyway, you saw that I did 40K. Now, you see what I mean in terms of, for the amount of time I spend here, it's really not worth it compared to just doing more, I don't know, moderate beacon missions. It's just not worth the risk and the money you have invested in all of this stuff. Unregistered item. So weird. Okay. Anyway, we always learn something new, right? Don't we? What would have been a pretty sweet business opportunity ended up being kind of a disappointment. But that's it. There's you getting a little bit of gameplay here. It would have been awesome if stealing drugs or finding drugs meant I could actually sell them and make money, but it is what it is. Folks, that is Star Citizen as of right now. So for all of you guys with a hopium addiction of how awesome things will be, keep in mind that even simple stuff like this still needs to be sorted out. Guys, see you on the next video. Take care.